Sorry about the late stream. Dinner was served late, so. We're about to do things.
How you're getting in the moon.
Some of its architecture kind of reminds me of Alexander's. Like the center spires and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Looks a lot like Alexander.
Wait,
It's so freaking huge.
why did my party invite get canceled? Light, send it back! Send it back, Light!
No!
It's so
All I see is
crazy
it
looking.
flicker for like a split second. I'm like, you guys
It's not
invited
really
the Light
crazy
party.
looking. It's arcane looking.
Yeah. It's just so unlike
You're
a lot
arcane
of things.
looking.
And there's a freaking
Oh,
door
that's-
up to it. There's a doorway up to it that has like a little path that leads up to it. And there's
Yeah.
a door at the base. I never even freaking thought of this. Neon Crefts Hope.
Hey yo,
Hey,
Hello.
what's
sorry,
up?
sorry that I'm late, everyone. Dinner was just like served like a few minutes before raid, so
Who cooked? Your dad?
Good for-
me. I haven't made this sort of dinner before, like at least the way that I was
So
doing
your
it.
timing was off.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
So I was an
Did it
immature
turn out
beast.
good though?
it was pretty good.
Good.
We're just waiting on a few more people.
But yeah, because of Shadowbringers, everybody forgot about it, but it's there. It's just been there.
So massive. It's so massive.
And Solitaire is already taking advantage of the RP channel.
Of course, I'm just going to mute it.
And it looks like a bird too. It also looks like a Kangamato.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they're going with a definite Final Fantasy IV, right? Like, the idea is that you go to the city of mages and scholars, and in this game that's Charlayan, right? But in that game it's Mysidia, right? And they have the
Yeah.
legend of where to get the flying ship. Like, they know all about it. Like, that's like the whole key to it, right?
Yep.
Also, that new job Sage, that's definitely from Charlayan. It's a Charlayan
yeah.
thing.
Yeah. And then people are speculating it's gonna be like Alisaie and Alphinaud's like father or something, and Alphinaud's gonna like take up the reins.
Nah, I think one of them are gonna die.
Yeah. One or both. If
But
it's
one or
twins.
both. Correct. Because if you're once again going back to Final Fantasy IV, Alphinaud and Alisaie are Palom and Porum, and their
Yep.
whole point is to sacrifice to help you.
Yep.
RP chat. Oh boy.
Solitaire asks so nicely.
That doesn't mean you have to give it to them.
Ooh, that hurts
Ask
to
nicely.
see.
I mean,
This hurts. This hurts. I'm the tank with top DPS in an E9s run.
Oh no!
E9S? Oh no.
And keep in mind, that's only 9.4k.
Oh.
Oh, you're not clearing. You're not
You're,
clearing.
you're
No,
definitely
it's
not.
not.
clear.
It was never meant to be a clear. They are
Was that
just learning
Solo's group?
mechanic. Yes,
Jesus Christ.
it's rough. I just do it to help. That's all. I don't expect anything from it. It's all
Spontaneously
panicking.
clear. Stiller loot.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious, like, if the DPS are even attacking at all for them to, like, be lower than you.
You're just
I mean-
autoing.
Yeah, no, I'm doing my rotation at like as well as I can. So I know it's like max rotation gunbreaker against people who barely cast, so I guess it's gonna happen, but yikes.
They're
I'm ready
just-
anytime, by the way.
They're just autoing. That's all they're doing.
It's a lot of
they have to be
panicking.
just autoing for them to be lower than like,
Yep.
tank 9K.
It's a lot of panicking and dying.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
It's
oh
a
my god.
Or I
true-
don't even see mechanics of them just, standing there and taking
We've seen tiles a few times.
it.
And I should emphasize see it, because by the end of it, everyone's fallen through the floor. Except for me
Oh.
and maybe the other tank.
Even Sella? Oh, poor bit.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, she can't even heal that party because she's the healer.
She's not
doesn't-
healing? Oh.
No, she's not a
Um,
DPS player, too, so her DPS isn't great.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but isn't she playing on Dancer though?
No, she went on Red Mage.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Seriously?
no.
Yeah.
Red Mage probably isn't geared.
It's both, it's all barely geared for her, E9, and she doesn't play it.
Deal with barely geared. You should be going on par with the tank with the basic
At
rotation.
least.
No,
At
you
the
should
very
beat the
least.
tank on any
But you
DPS,
should
if
be
you have,
or
if
you
you
need
have
to hang up your fucking weapon.
no. Like if she doesn't have the barely even has the gear for it, like it's like she's barely scraping her teeth against it. Yeah, I would say like she probably should be like
Still
further
ahead of
on
me,
the
but
tank.
not too much. Oh, God.
Wasn't paying attention. She can see you. So you can see her.
If you can see her.
Yeah. The highest damaging DPS in our last run was 9k.
Ew.
Which one was
Who
that?
was it?
It was that Parv. Then it was the monk with 8.6, but he kept
What?
killing. He kept killing everyone.
Oh.
The monk kept killing everyone.
Okay.
Then it was Stella.
So,
Then it was the other tank.
so
It was the dancer, the two
my
healers.
monk is basically geared the same way as my samurai. I barely played monk, and I'm able to pull like 14, 15k as monk.
Yeah.
What?
You should be able to pull 16k if you know how to play monk.
They
Like literally twice that.
See, I'll give you a brambles in a nutshell. Monk, always trying to hit the boss still when the brambles are falling. So the brambles are always like in the middle.
You should give him the
Yeah,
tip
the
of
thing,
what I
the thing
do.
that sucks about monk is it's the only class that doesn't have something to reach out and hit you with. So
No.
Yeah, well,
It's
why
just
not
like,
give
just
him the
sit
tip
there
of
and
what I do?
nothing.
What I always do. I just stand under her coochie and will get knocked back to my spot. I literally get knocked back to my spot. I don't go have to run to it. I might have to readjust slightly, but I get knocked to my spot.
Get your cackpot, by the way, guys.
They get too greedy.
Jackpot.
When Stella's not healing, it's rough because she's mostly the healer player. She knows how to play dancer well enough, but her white mage is
I
basically
forgot my
her
cack
bread
pot
and
from
butter.
last week. Fuck.
Of course, it's hard for anyone to do anything when there's one or two people messing up constantly.
Yeah.
I pitied the random pug tank. Because I was the other tank. But at least this time.
I'll be ready in a
tanking-
moment. I'm finishing a macro. Hold on.
That's fine.
Alright, I'm going.
Oh,
to
man,
We're still waiting for Soldier.
Yeah, I'm
in the party.
I'm crafting.
you're
yeah,
he's
crafting
peeing.
macro.
Yeah, no, I have finally made macros for Aurora and Super Bowl Light. Because it was just like, okay, I need some more. I need to actually get my tank macros right. Because the Dark Knight kept dying in Living Dead, and it's like, I can't do this. So I started throwing Aurora and Heart of Stone on him just to help the double scholars.
Oh, nice! I got
Scholar.
we got fourth prize in the cackpot. Sweet.
Nice.
Nice. Like they're getting better. It's just very, very slowly, and when I say they're getting better, I mean they're not dying to mechanics. That doesn't mean they're doing damage.
Yeah, but
I don't
even
know. It sounds like they're in for a long talk. Like,
It's gonna be a long haul.
yeah. Well, like
I-
even if
I'd
they-
be surprised if they made it before September at this point. Like, yeah, it's very slow.
well, like even if they do survive all the mechanics, they're still gonna die to the enrage if they're not
Enrage.
pulling their DPS.
And I'll tell you, if I'm the one doing the most damage, then it'll be a while
Yeah,
for them
they
to
got
pull
some
their weight.
issues.
But a lot of them, it's their first raid tier and all that. So, and a lot of them have just recently hit 80.
You know what? I
So,
really
I
wish
give
the
them
new
a bit of a
DPS class
pass.
was a maiming class.
And maybe, yeah, I give
it is a
a
maiming
class
class. They
besides
said it was a
Dragoon.
maiming class.
Did
Wait,
they?
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it was in the interview. Like literally,
Did
he
it?
says in the announcement showcase, he's like, I have to go give interviews, and then in that interview, he was like, oh yeah, where's goon armor?
Oh, thank
Oh, thank
God.
God. I can that one
That means I can go
your
right to it.
top I want to put on. I can put on something now.
That means I can play, use the right gear that I actually have because I play Dragoon compared to the other melees, which I've barely touched, or not at all. Like, I literally haven't unlocked Rogue or Samurai yet.
Really?
Yep. Don't play them, so I don't really have them. I got Dragoon, and that was
You
about
don't
it.
leave, come on.
You don't want
I'm too
carpal
lazy.
tunnel from playing Ninja?
Don't want purple. No, not really. Though it does look like fun. I'll give it
No,
that.
no, no. You don't want a Shikuchi across the platform and kill everyone because it's tile phase and E9s.
I can already do that as Gunbreaker, though.
Yeah, but that's only killing like one person. We're talking about everyone, or at least half the party.
Well, that's a backflip with my Dragoon. Just go back, drop everyone, and then myself.
I've seen Dragoon doing their LB3 from the back platform over someone else, and it still triggers
Oh.
the platform
Oh.
just fast enough.
Oh my
Oh.
god,
No.
that's great.
Yeah, it's because even the animation shows that you are jumping over an obstacle, your
Yeah.
hitbox still slides across the floor.
I'm going. I'm coming.
Which means freaking Spine Shatter Dive, I bet, does the same thing. Well, Spine Shatter Dive. I wonder if High Jump does the same thing then.
Oh yeah, every single
It does.
air jump movement or
Why do you think you don't let the Dragoon sit in the back tile?
Yeah.
Besides them being a melee.
I mean, why
Sorry.
would you let them sit in the back tile anyway? They still need to do their basic
Besides them
rotation.
being a melee.
any sort of animation that makes it look like you are dodging or like jumping over stuff, you're really not.
No,
According
you're
to
Yeah.
Games Box.
You're sliding.
Yeah.
It's all
Give me
flavor.
slide in.
I'm sorry that I'm running late, guys. I got stuck in.
Kinky time, we get it.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't kinky. All right, there was. Oh, you guys better be good, because I'm streaming for her again. Don't embarrass me.
Oh, it's embarrassment time, I guess.
Please. Please don't embarrass.
Embarrassment time, let's go.
In the RP, did she give the good old nipple twist?
No. There was no nipple twisting, kinky, backdoor business, or anything.
Hi, mother.
Next thing
Yeah,
you know,
you
that's
look
actually
good.
going to happen. By the way, me mentioning how much DPS I'm able to pull as monk without even like knowing much about it, I just like, at the end of that I just pulled 17k
Nice.
without knowing a single thing, or really knowing a bunch about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty consistent with my damage dealers, which is important. I think I can hit around 17 with my Dragoon, 16 with my... No, 17 with my Summoner, 16 with my Dragoon, and 15 with my
I think it's like
Giant Dancer. Between 15 and 16 with Dancer, so...
I think I pull like on like 14k average on all my other classes that is not monk and samurai.
Dragoon, it's just that I'm not quite experienced enough with it, and I'm undergeared.
You gotta get that double.
Unlike
that
the other
double
classes,
gear school.
yeah, Dragoon is a class I picked up literally like 2 patches ago.
And you haven't played it since.
Oh my!
I play it. I like the Dragoon, so I do play it.
You should see my Furgon.
All
It's
right, I'm
fun.
ready.
Yeah, just waiting on Keezy.
Yeah,
Got
hold
it.
on.
Take your time.
Even though it's not likely, just loop Master on just for the memes.
Just for the memes.
I get all the loot. Awesome.
Give it all the crim.
Nah,
See-
I'm loop master. I get all the loot.
Ah,
No,
shit.
I don't want Keezy to say I'm naked anymore. Come on. Let me let my clothes.
See, look at that, Krim. That's what I was doing. Okay.
Oh, isn't that sweet? It's actually a good picture.
Well,
Just
that's
put
a
that
lot
hand
more
up a little
wholesome.
His character's name is Walmart Security, mister.
Walmart security, mister. Wow.
I like that a lot.
Walmart Security, mister.
The names that people just come up with.
And
God, I wish
everything-
I had an ounce of that creativity.
And you know what? Everything
Alright, I'm
must
ready.
get past him.
Yeah?
Walmart Security.
Alright, I'm ready to fail.
Gotta come
'cause,
on
you
by
know,
sometime.
So, I don't know if we had figured out a way to do this yet, but I was watching my girlfriend's the way that she does it. So on the shadows where you have to drop your tethers, what they do is that they refer to their protean positions and actually stand right at max melee to drop their shadows, and then they move into the middle of the boss, and then they move across from wherever their initial drop position was and then move back in. They keep it very, very tight around the boss, and it also allows them to maintain DPS uptime. I don't know if you want to try to copy that way, but it helped me understand what to do in the mechanic a lot, and it made it a lot safer in terms of letting people know where they needed to go.
sure, I'm still pretty confused on the tether and stuff, but I'm willing to try to learn.
All right, so I'll explain it best I can. So we assume that C is the boss. So if you go to your protean marker off of C, that's where you would drop your initial shadow and then move to the middle. And then when it's your time to go out, you just move across. So whatever the cross position is where you go to drop the tether. And then after you drop it, you move back to the middle. That's it.
Okay, alright, I think I understand.
So it's like- So like if you're 1, you would start, like for me, I would start here, move to the middle. If I'm 1, I move out, drop it here, and then come back. That's it.
Okay.
That's all they do. They just move across from wherever their initial drop position is. And then on the last tether, instead of dropping them all and moving north, they move across, turn and face the boss, and then drop it there and then move back in.
Okay.
So I know there's a couple different ways to do it, but that's the way that they had me do it, and it made sense. So
Okay.
I'll leave that to Light if he wants to try to do it that way.
If everyone is wanting to give it a shot, I'm down.
I wasn't understanding the last way to do it, so I'm willing to give that a shot.
I have no idea what I'm doing regardless, so I mean,
We're all
one way or
blank
another,
slate.
I'll learn it.
Yeah,
If we could all just figure out a strategy that works best for us, I'm down.
well, I mean, because we already know what our protean positions are, so that's not really hard to refer to. So
Are you talking
just,
about our Protean's clock positions?
yes, that's what
Okay.
they actually use. They use their E9 protean clock positions for the tethers, so everybody knows where they would normally be standing. So since my protean position is east, I just assume that I'm east. So I don't. So they don't redo markers or anything. They just carry those markers over.
Right. That makes
Okay.
sense. Makes things a lot easier.
Yeah, and instead of like rehashing positions, they just carried those. I was like, oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of time saving and trying to discuss where people need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then as we're like under the boss, basically, if we get the markers on our shadows, and we would just like run across.
So everybody run to their protean positions off of C. Just assume that C is the boss, and everybody take their
move it a little bit back so I don't aggro.
Yeah, you're good. But yeah, so
The more you'd be maintaining.
Here you go. All right, so take your protean positions. All right, so when it comes time to drop the tethers, you basically move to maximum melee, which is right outside the circle. You'll drop it and then move in. Then you look back at your shadow and say if you're 1, what you do is instead of going back to your initial drop point, you move straight across. So for me, I would move east. Once you drop the tether, you move back to middle. At the final resolve, after the third one goes off and you drop the second shadow, and you move to the cross position. So wherever you move to originally drop your outside marker to move back in, you go back to that marker, face the boss so that the shadow gets dropped behind you, and then move back in. That's it. And
Okay.
if you do it that way, you're basically in melee DPS range the entire time, and it keeps it worked for me, and it kept everything nice and clean.
I think I'm kind of understanding it. Since
I have to see it happen
Yeah.
for me to truly.
Yeah. So the hardest thing about it is that after you drop your initial tether and move in, you have to look back at your shadow. It's either going to have a 1, 2, or a 3 mark. If you have 1, you're going to see a channel begin. You have to move out on the first channel. Once that channel resolves, you'll take a small a hit, and you'll move back in. And then if you have a 2, you have to move out on the second channel, and then back in. Third is basically the same thing. After the third channel resolves, and the stack marker goes off, everyone will have to move to their cross positions, turn and face the boss, and there'll be a shadow that spawns behind you. That's about the farthest I know up to it, and I'm still trying to understand how to form the shadow box, but it kind of sort of makes sense. If we can make it up to that point, I have a way to explain it, but you'll have to that one you really do have to see to be able to figure out.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Also,
See if we can
Orbs
try to
is
master
also-
that up tonight, I guess.
Yeah, Orbs is also. Oh, Keezy got Pokeball.
Yeah.
F in the chat.
F.
Big
Back.
F. You back? You still have Pokeball.
Oh. Yep, he's
No
gone.
big deal.
See if I can snap him out of it.
Dude, I DC'd. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah. We're all staring at you.
Yeah, I'm trying to snap you out of your Pokeball. Oh, there
Oh.
you go.
Oh, there he goes.
She will log back in now, I think. She just left.
Yeah. Well, it's
Gone.
so funny story. There was a couple instances where there was a couple pugs. Well, there was a couple instances where there was a pug DC in one of my runs, like just pugging runs and dungeons and stuff. I turn around towards that pug, I slap him, and as soon as I slap him, he disappears. But like quite literally, I just slap him out of
Hocus
existence. Hocus pocus, motherfucker.
Gone.
I know, dogs, you are dying. Charity needs to feed you.
Yeah. I had to watch not only the MTQ video, but also actually E10 get run to understand how to drop the shadow box. That is such a confusing thing to be able to look at and recognize fast enough to know where you need to go without practice. It's mind-boggling.
The way
surprised
that I
you
would
didn't do it.
the way I would think about it is basically think of it as the shadow walls that the boss himself will spawn throughout the fight. think of it as that, because his back will be facing towards the shadow that is underneath your feet, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So
The way that I had to do it is that I had to think of the shadow as facing me, and then visualize what arm it is going to be on, and then go from there.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see if we can successfully get past the tether orbs and we can make it to the shadow box. We can try to hash that out, because that's definitely going to take some practice. Out of all of the elements in this boss fight, the shadow box is, I think, going to be by far the hardest.
It's like the
Shadow-
it's like the boxes and, like, I think the orb is gonna get us a little bit.
The orbs too, probably. Yeah, I agree.
Alright.
Have to sort that out.
Food up, people.
Yeah.
Nom 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 nom. You good there, Luna?
I was just double checking the video just for the shadow box, but I am ready.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Thumbs up.
and the implosions don't telegraph. He only lifts his head and his tail.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
Forgot about that.
Yep.
Never mind.
AoE. Near the wall.
Spacing forward, shadows spacing forward.
Get out.
Out, far out, far out.
Ah, barely.
I said
Left
far.
side wall, left side wall, left side wall.
Oh, I thought it hit. Oh, that was fucking too late to get there.
Tank buster. Yeah, it's gonna be a tank swap unless Lord wants to involve it.
You roamed it.
This is stack.
Oh.
You can't do that.
Or you know,
Oh,
just die. That's the way to do it, I guess.
Alright, go to your clocks,
Whoops.
Oh, that.
And I
Sorry,
didn't have
Krim.
health.
That's whatever.
Yeah. Alright, one's out, just play it out.
Play it out, see how it goes.
But yeah, you see the red circle around the boss. They drop their orbs just outside of that, just outside of the red ring around the boss.
And then run to the other side.
No, you run to the middle. You start in the middle. You only move out if it's either on your orb or after the third stack marker resolves.
Is he gonna stack?
Think get it.
Yeah. Because the one Mistek was doing, they all run all the way out. Like all the way out to their spots out here for them.
You can do it that way, but it's just you have a lot more time to run, and you won't be able to DPS that far out.
Yeah. Well, that's a lost up time.
Yes, that's why they start at max melee and then move in, because it's a lot less downtime. Instead of running all the way out to the marker, dropping it way out there, and then running back in, they just start at the boss and then move in farther. Either or. I mean, if you that's why I wanted to say that this is the way that I was shown to do it, to see if it works for us or if you want to do it that way.
Right.
I like that way. I like the sticking near it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely helps for the melee.
So max melee hit clocks to drop off shadows, and then we just stack into the center unless the until the
Yeah,
orbs come out.
Yep. And then wherever your original drop position was, and to keep it simple, you go to the opposite corner. So for me, I start east, I'm gonna go west. For Petrov, he starts southeast. He would move northwest, whatever the cross is.
Okay.
Yep.
And do they cleave in the middle of all this, or is it just after when they teleport?
It's no, what they do. So at the teleport, no, they do cleave. So you want to move out from to the other side of the boss, outside of the stack marker. You wait for the cleave to resolve, and then you move back in.
Okay.
And then once the third one goes off, everybody moves to their cross position, faces the boss so that the orb will spawn behind them, and then moves back into the middle.
So we're basically just like sandwiching ourselves under the boss while the shadows try to cleave us, just barely
Correct.
out of range.
Yep.
Okay,
That's it.
that's gonna be a bit nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it's tight. You don't have as much room, but you do not leave DPS range at all. It's a huge uptime for the melee DPS.
Okay. Well, let's try that. AoE. Away from the wall, away from the wall. Get out. And it's big. Left side wall, left side wall. Quad tank buster. So he's just gonna invuln the slashes, and then he will now. Take it out. Run away from Keezy. Run away from Keezy. Or from Ward. From Ward. From Ward. So you gotta invoke like as he does the forward slash.
Right.
Alright, I can drop the max melee.
Yep.
Nice.
And then
Back in the middle.
back in the middle. This is a bit off, that's fine. One's
All
out.
right.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, if you die, you automatically drop your shadow. That's what killed us right there.
Do you want to face at the boss or away from the boss? Because it looked like my shadow attacked in.
You want to face the boss because the shadow will always spawn behind you. So if you face any other direction than at the boss, the shadow could spawn closer to the middle.
Okay.
So you want to look away from the boss? Okay.
No, you want to look at the boss because the shadow spawns behind your whatever way your character's
okay,
facing.
never mind, I was
Not
doing it
screen
right then.
direction, character direction.
All right.
He could the shadow literally spawns on my tail basically.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so just stare at the boss. Stare
Finley,
dead
move
in
your fluffy
for-
tail or I'm gonna roll over it.
Hiss.
Don't look at me like that, I'm gonna kick you.
Hiss.
Hiss? This is a dog, not a cat.
Close enough.
But I'm a Makote. Hiss.
Furries.
AoE. Away from the wall. That moment when my big abilities get out. The big abilities do crit. Left side wall.
It's nice when his shadow is actually shadowing him.
Yeah.
Or her, actually. It's supposed to be a woman.
Yes.
Multi-hit tank buster. Invoke on the 4th hit. Invoke.
Oh,
Stack.
Stack on the tank.
Yep, stack on the tank.
Alright.
Okay.
He will either do a stack or a line AoE. Alright, max melee. Max melee clocks.
That's the only thing is I don't know.
Alright, stack tight in the center. Watch your shadows. One's out now.
I can't even
Out.
see my shadow through that.
Two's out after the first blast. Two's out. And 3 out.
I guess I didn't move fast enough.
And move
So you're
across.
supposed to go out the opposite direction?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay, I missed that.
because there's a cleave
Yeah, it
coming
makes
off
sense.
of
No,
you
no, it makes
and
sense.
the
It makes
shadow.
sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, tank buster for me, no thanks.
Hit me!
Oh, you
Enjoy,
got it.
Luna. Whoa, this
Man,
Gunbreaker
it's
Shadow
all right.
Hero
He's
dealt
like, he's like, no, tank buster. He's like, okay, turn to Luna, slash.
Yeah.
Hit me! It cut through my entire health
Also-
bar and my shield.
Also, Keezy, your shadow dealt 19k damage.
They are painful.
This is pretty AoE.
I've always wondered, is it more efficient for the paladin to pop their own veil or a healer to pop their veil?
I don't really know. Away from the wall. Run away from the wall. Get out, far out, far out. Steady tight. Left side
Yeah,
wall.
it-
Right side,
center.
right side, right side,
Come on.
right side wall.
Kind of come off.
Tank buster incoming. There it is. 1,
Oh, that made me heal myself.
4. Away from Keezy, away from Keezy.
Good job.
Alright, max melee. Max melee around the boss.
I hope this is... I'm not a melee, so I can't easily...
Stack tight in the center. 1's out to cross. Two's out. 3 out. Run across, max melee run across. Ow!
Oh, I got
Oh.
I got cleaved.
I got cleaved.
Do we run back in?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay. I get that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, you run across and then turn around.
Yeah, so you run across, you turn around, so the orb will move from your original clock position to your new cross position. You have to turn and face the boss. That's the key. Then the orb will spawn behind you, and then you run back to the middle.
So, as you're running across, you have to be facing the boss or away from the boss?
No, after you cross the boss, you have
Yes,
to
sir.
turn it back and face.
Okay.
Yeah, you would like what you would naturally think you'd want to do, turn back at it again.
Yeah.
Yep.
I get that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, it was amazing when they showed it to me. I was like, that saves so much DPS, especially for the ninja and the samurai, because you're basically in DPS range the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't stroke life's ego. Calm down.
That means Krim can do more DPS.
AoE.
Gotta get both
Don't
sides.
backflip.
Or do.
Near the wall, near the wall. Get out, far out.
Out.
Left side wall.
My left or your left?
Yeah. You gotta say north, south, east, or west. I keep getting clean.
Buster. I can't identify which direction fast enough. That makes it much easier. The way I've been calling out, it's
Saves time.
stack. It saves time for me.
It's gonna hurt.
Alright, max melee cards, max melee clocks. It's tight in the center. Watch your shadows. One's out. Two out. Three out. Alright, run across, drop your shadows across.
I don't know how
Back
to
in the
not
center.
die to that.
Oh,
I messed up. I crossed wrong. Yep.
Hey, but hey, we're
I-
getting there.
I want to just make sure of something. When you're going across, you're going to go the exact opposite of your cardinal or intercard, right?
Yes.
Yes.
The exact
Okay.
opposite
So
of
if
where
I'm
your original
starting,
clock.
since I start west, I go east.
Yep.
Just
Correct.
wanted to make sure.
Yep.
I was dead that time, so it didn't matter.
Hey. Good to
What
verify.
killed me there, though? The stack. Out stack. I don't know.
Something.
What you're having to do is after you move to the middle, look at your shadow. There's either going to be a 1, 2, or a 3. That's your stack out number. If you don't have a marker, you're in the entire time till after the third goes off.
When you're going out, which way do you go?
Cross.
Okay.
Melee.
And how far out do you have to go?
Just outside max melee.
Okay. Thank you. I should know what I should be able to do it now.
Near the wall. Near the wall. Get out.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Right side wall. If the hills, try to be near the boss. Looks like a tank buster. Try to be near the boss so you have more time to react. 3, 4. Stack on Keezy. And max melee clocks. Stack tight. One's out. Keep an eye on the shadows. 2 out. 3 out. Alright, stack in the center. Cross your shadows. And center.
where'd my shadow go?
Okay, I was nowhere near a shadow.
I think I didn't go out in time to cross it. But
Ah well.
Hey, Mord, enjoy that. No,
hey,
Luna, enjoy
come
this.
get me.
Ah.
Grim,
Yes,
Grim, enjoy.
hit me.
Hit us. Ah.
420,265 damage.
Hey.
I can handle this.
LV3, LV3.
Alright. I don't think it was strong enough.
Oh, there's the shadows.
All right, so he's slashing left. Yeah,
Go
that-
in.
That's a. Why is that Gigas? Oh, because it's the shadow one on your back. Yeah, you
Yep.
did it. So you made him slash to the right. Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
One thing to keep in mind is that just before it goes off, he will bind you in your spots, so you gotta like hold W as to be able to get in time before the slash goes off. Let's do that again.
This doggo is fluffy but confusing.
Yes.
Tastes freaking shadows.
How do they work?
The magician never reveals his secrets. AoE. Away from the wall. Oh, actually, no, near the wall, near the wall. Sorry. Out. Right side wall, right side wall. Hey, Buster, I'm coming. There it is.
Fainting arrows.
Alright, we have away from Teasy. Max melee. Back in the center. Watch the shadows. One out now. Two out. Three out. And cross your shadows. Get in.
Ooh, I can see how that's. I can see the way those AOE's are working too.
Mm-hmm. It took me so much practice to understand it.
Wham! How do you enjoy the tank busters, Luna?
Man, they are great.
You're an honorary tank now. Doesn't mean you to live though.
I don't get to live though. I don't get to live with that title.
Nah, just put a shield on you. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean-
also shell. Shell also works.
So.
Maybe some stone skin.
Yeah, let me just grab stuff out of my
Oh,
lost
don't forget
tabs.
protect.
Yeah, protect.
Ah, you'll never
Cast
forget
protect,
protect.
nerd.
Let me go find
Hey,
Protectra 4 in my bag.
Near wall, near the wall. Actually, no, away. Why am I confusing? I'm sorry.
I didn't get hit.
Out.
Don't hurt me.
Right side wall.
I think this is the right.
Yes. Pretend they're facing the way their shadow is. It's hard
Yeah.
to do in the moment, but
Tank buster.
I just have to differentiate my left and their left.
yeah.
I just have my camera like facing behind
Away.
the wall. Away. Facing behind the wall.
Oh my god. Trying to give me a heart attack, are you?
Max melee.
Just wanted to see if you were awake.
Yeah.
Get in. One's out now. Two out. Three out. Alright, cross your shadows. Get in.
Perfect.
Nice.
That's how that shit works.
Fuck yeah.
That is
like
really
that.
cool.
Hey, Buster.
That is super cool.
If you ever see Moon, you
Out.
can. If you ever see
That ain't
Moon,
all that.
you can thank her for that.
Okay, I had cooldowns for that. What the fuck?
I think you have range on it.
Yeah,
Oh
you
no,
have-
oh
you
no,
have-
oh no, I ain't taking that. Goodbye.
Take
goodbye.
it, Light.
Nope, goodbye.
No, you're killing.
Oh,
two
I
people.
took it.
No.
No.
Go, Crib. I got
That
you.
chopped straight through shade shift, and I
Alright,
even
well,
parried
Let's
it.
see. Let's see if I can figure it out. All right.
Okay.
So
That
slashing.
should be
right?
Yeah.
Nope.
You,
No, I
all-
need
you
to be on
guys,
this side.
you guys, I think you all had it though.
I don't. Okay. Hold on.
One of you is gonna do two.
I'm alive.
You were standing in that little sliver that it created.
All right. So here, I'm gonna. If you want me to, Light, I will try to explain the shadow mechanic as best I can.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Let me go
Oh,
ahead and die. All right. So I need somebody to be my guinea
Stop
pig.
living, you fuckers.
No. I'm a tank.
On the outside, he's a healer, but on the inside, he's a tank. I'll be your guinea pig.
All right, Light. So you stand over here so I can show you.
Okay.
All right. So everybody, look at where Light is. So assume that I'm the shadow that spawns underneath you, and we're cleaving. He's cleaving left, which means the shadow is always facing your character. So if I'm cleaving left, that means if the boss is cleaving left, that means his right side is the dangerous side, which means if the boss is cleaving left and the shadow's in front of him, he needs to be on the right-hand side. If the shadow's behind him and cleaving left, he's going to need to be it's going to go out on the western side. If I'm here, it's going to go out on the eastern side. If I'm here, it's going to go out on the northern side. So when you see the shadow spawn underneath you, it's going to have a little head. If the call is right or left, you almost have to imagine, all right, is it the left arm or the right arm based off of the head of the shadow? Because it's facing you. So if I'm over here and cleaving left, that means my dangerous side is going to be south. That means I've got to be, if the shadow's to my right, I need to be south of the boss, because it's going to cleave behind me. If the shadow's behind me, I need to be on the western side, because it's going to cleave the left side. Is that making sense, everybody?
Yeah,
It's the arm. Imagine my arm. So now if I'm cleaving right and I'm behind him, I now need to be on the east side because it's behind me. If I'm here, the dangerous side is now east. So if I'm here and the cleave is right, the dangerous side is now south because it's going out from the right arm of the shadow. So the shadow is always facing you. Imagine I'm the shadow on the ground. My character direction is the shadow on the ground. And then you look at my arms. That's the dangerous side you have to figure out.
Okay.
Oh, frick.
It's gonna take a little fucking.
It does.
killing
It
him.
does. It does.
Okay, so the face of it has to be facing out.
All right. So he's either going to cleave left or right. That's
Yes.
that's,
Luna?
that's going to be the call.
Oh, and you have to
So-
determine which.
You have to determine which arm he has. So see, look at my staff. My
Oh.
staff's in my right hand. So if Light is the character and I'm the shadow on the ground and the call is right, what's the dangerous side? What side is he going to cleave out
He's
to?
cleaving, right? And it's on right. Then it should be right.
No.
You'd want-
What side? What
No,
side is he
it's
cleaving
right,
to?
He's cleaving
Oh, then it's
south.
cleaving.
so
south.
you'd want to
So you
stand
need-
south.
You need to be on the south side. You have to look at what side he's cleaving
Oh,
to.
okay.
If I'm over
And-
here,
over here.
okay, the call is right. I'm the shadow. What side is he cleaving to?
North.
What side do you need to be on?
South.
No.
No. What
No,
you
he's
have to be
cleaving
on the
north.
side he's cleaving to.
Yeah, north.
Okay, if I'm here, the call is
Oh,
the
God.
call is right. What side is he cleaving to?
East.
That's the side you have to be on.
So I have to be on east. Okay, so you want to be on the same side he's cleaving.
Yes.
That actually simplifies that bit better, actually. Seeing which
So-
side he's cleaving,
so-
you want to be on
So
that side.
so if character if Light is the character and the call is right and I'm the shadow, what side is he cleaving to?
At west.
Exactly. That's the side you have to look at. So basically, you have to look at the shadow and go, okay, the call is right. That means he's cleaving to, and now you know what side you need to be going toward. You have to figure out in your head, left or right, what side is he cleaving on, because that's the dangerous side. That's how you form the box. If everybody is on their dangerous side, he will always cleave out of the arena. That's what you have to think about. What is my dangerous side? What side is he cleaving out? That's what I have to visualize.
So essentially, once I master this, I can kill everyone.
Oh,
So I
Yes.
have to do the opposite of the normal rule, and I need to be where I'd get hit.
You have to, yes, you have to think about, all right, what side is getting cleaved? Okay.
So say he's clearing the west side. I go on the very far east side so I can kill everyone.
Kill
Got it.
everyone.
That's right. Yes, if you do that, Grim, you will obliterate everyone.
Yes!
It looks like he could live one. I got hit by one and lived.
But I mean,
so.
yeah, it just takes practice. So if you think about it, all right, if I'm the shadow and the call is left, what side is he cleaving?
he's cleaving.
He's cleaving north.
North.
Yeah.
Yes.
North.
All right. I'm the shadow. Call is left. What's the dangerous side?
West.
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 I have to be on west. If I'm over here, the call is left, and this is my shadow. What's the dangerous side?
South.
South.
Side.
Exactly. Once and that's the direction you got to run. You've got to be that side of the boss, because if you're south, he's going to cleave out. That's what you got to do. You got to get him to cleave out of the arena.
So you have to think of it as his shadow. All right.
Yes, you have to visualize the shadow, and you'll see the little shadow has a head. So that's why I'm viewing it this way, and the shadow is always pointing toward you. So the dangerous side is always relative to you. Doesn't matter what side of the arena you're on. You look at the shadow relative to you, and figure out what the dangerous side is.
Do you then proceed to stare that shadow in the face?
If you want to, you're more than welcome to.
I'm
yeah, no,
watching you.
That's how I figured that mechanic out. I hope that helps y'all. If it helps us get through it, by all means. If somebody else has a different way of explaining it, go for it.
No, I think that actually helped
I
out.
kind of get it. What? I have to see it done I have to do it a few times to really.
Oh, for sure,
understand it, but
absolutely.
I have an
Well, I
idea
mean, we
now.
got the shadow mechanic down.
Progress.
Polish that up. So once we do that, let's just work on those two mechanics till we can get through them, and then I think we'll be all right. Those are the two
All right.
hardest mechanics I've seen in the fight.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Let's give that a shot.
Also looks like it gives you a lot of time too.
It does, because it's a complex mechanic to figure out.
Although once you figure it out, it's very simple. Just like the color multi-portal birds in e10s.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that means. I never did it.
That one still throws me off quite a bit.
AoE. If you just see the guy, Luna, you would know.
Yeah, I've never.
I don't know that one either. so
Away
you're
from
okay.
the wall. Away from the wall.
Are you sure?
Yes.
No double take this time.
Out.
Oh no.
Are you sure?
Oh crap! Thought I moved too late.
Left side wall. Stand underneath the sword.
Ah, crap.
Oh wow,
Oh.
that snapshot's real fast.
Alright, Max. I know. Tank Buster.
Tanky Buster.
Afar. Away from Keezy. Alright, max melee. Max melee fox. Under. Watch your shadow. One out.
Oh boy.
Two out. Three out. Right. Cross your shadows. And get in.
Oh, what?
Tank Buster and Peasy.
Oh, I saw your health drop and I was like, ah, not again. Then I realized it was Super Bowl light this time.
Stack on Mort, stack on Mort. I don't think you want to stack with that debuff easy.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Alright, shadows are coming out. Thanks, you
Alright.
guys have shadows.
If you don't have a shadow under you, stay under the boss.
That's pretty.
And I want to be. Wait. Ah, shit. I hope this is fine.
And move in.
Alright, it's gonna swap to the other 4 people. If you don't have a shadow, stay under the boss for heals.
Right,
So this is a right, so I want to be south.
And
I
move forward.
don't know if I did it right, but cool.
Oh, I was
There we
not
go.
doing enough.
It was close. Yeah, that mechanic, yeah. We didn't die.
Yeah. And knock back.
Knock back.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Easy
Yeah,
dead.
that was a late call.
You're
I knew it
good.
was coming. Okay, there's orbs coming out.
So the three clump ones, the DPS have to take, right?
The DPS and
Yeah.
healers.
We need to, alright, now that we're at this mechanic, we needed to go ahead and wipe it and sort out light parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luna, I think I wanted to take that one.
Yeah. Tanks takes the purple orb. The DPS and healers takes the 3 orange orbs.
Ooh, can I
Going
stay
back
and
to the
see
light party
Shadow
thing
So
we
it's
had
like
from
2 DPS, 1
E9.
healer for each.
I'm sorry, there was
Yeah.
a lot of talking.
Light
my
parties
God.
from like E9S.
I believe
So-
it's A, if I saw it correctly. Yeah, it's a A.
I just want to see what that. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God, Shadow Warrior with orbs. Oh, okay.
Alright, so light party. He's from E9S.
Yeah, same light parties.
Keezy, I believe Keezy was in my party.
Shouldn't Kizzy be in the? Yeah.
Alright, so how do you want to resolve the orbs? Because I've seen it done quite a few different ways.
So, I know the trickiest part is just trying to pre-position him ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the trickiest part. I guess.
Are they kind of randomized where the
Yes,
three ones are at?
So the directions are randomized. You're going to have 2 groups of, you're going to have light parties minus tanks. So the light parties have to stack with their healer and take the orange orbs, and the tanks have to take the purple orbs by themselves.
Will like say for example the DPS and healer orbs, the orange orbs, will they always be kind of like
Mm-mm.
opposite sides, or will they can
Mm-mm.
be like
They're completely random. They could be next to each
Completely
other. They
random.
could be across. Yeah.
that's Okay.
Okay, so here is a thought. The tanks, so Keezy could go specifically after the purple orbs if it's like if they're on like the south or the west cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
Mord would go after the one that would be either on the north or the east cardinals.
What's to stop them from being north and east?
Exactly. The way
So
that,
that is also true.
the way that I've seen it done is the tanks will already be north and south.
No, wait. So you just have one tank take the northernmost one and the other tank take the southernmost one.
What happens
Okay.
if they're east and west?
Then I would go east, the other would go west.
I
Right?
mean, if you wanted,
If the quadrant you're supposed to cover, right, is south and east, if they're east and west, then it's covered. If they're north and south, it's covered. The only time it's messed up is when it's north and east, or north and west, or south and east and south and west, right? So you just assume because you're assigned south, you have east and west if it's southernmost, the north one.
you could do it that way. I mean, yeah, I'm open to it. I honestly don't know a good way to solve that mechanic yet. I've seen it done a couple different ways.
Well, I think that was the solution on the Mistech video.
How did she describe it?
no Whale. I think Whale's done. Like I'm not totally sure. With him.
Umbral orbs.
Shortly after they spawn, these orbs will slam into the closest players to them, dealing high damage. The purple orbs must be taken alone by each tank, while each orange clump of orbs should be
In her
shared by
video,
the raid split into
everybody's
groups. These orbs can
pre-positioned
spawn
for
in any
everything.
orientation.
Like
Because
nobody,
they're
it doesn't even
able
seem
to
like anybody's
adjust
moving.
which
Everybody's
orbs
already
spawn.
pre-positioned for
Quickly
them.
move into position to soak each orb as necessary. When the boss casts Spawn Shadow,
She didn't say how to resolve the first set.
Yeah, because everybody's just kind of standing where they need to stand.
Yeah.
It looks like they're in their usual, like, they're with their groups and then adjust.
I mean, that's what we would have to be doing anyways.
Yeah, just being near your light parties and adjusting from there. Oh, it looks like the orbs jump at you.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Oh, so you just have to be with your group then.
You have to be. Your group has to be. Orb tank has to be the closest to the orb. The orb tethers to whoever's closest.
Okay, so we just have to rotate then.
Mm-hmm.
You can move as soon as once they spawn.
I didn't understand it until I saw it just now.
Yeah, it's just a matter of fact of how do we want to assign ourselves to which.
Rather than assigning, it might be easier if we just start.
You're gonna have to have a rotate in there somewhere because the orbs change locations.
Do we want to try to assign a party to go after orbs that are going to spawn basically the cardinals of B1, A, and 4, and the other party to go after orbs that spawns cardinals of D, 3, C, and 2?
Yeah, because that covers all the inner cardinals and the cardinals for both halves of the map. That's going to be hard to call out.
I think it's
two people
easiest
calling it out.
if one of our light parties is east and one is west, and we just, while the tanks are north and south, and we just kind of adjust based on where the orbs are, because we seem to have a fair bit of time to run where we need to run.
I'm just saying, once we see where they spawn, if we were already in, basically pre-assigned positions, we could determine, which area of the arena would belong to which party, basically.
So I don't think there's a way to call where they're going to be until they're there.
Yeah.
From what I'm understanding, it's easier if we just pick a position right from the start and start moving around. As long as we agree not to move to the same spot,
Right.
we can move
I'm just saying, once we see
one
the
group
orb,
can move clockwise, or the other can move counterclockwise. And
What? The only way that I'm imagining to do it is, let's just say if you have the tanks north and south, and then you have the light groups east and west. If you have your orb underneath you at when they spawn, and you're already the closest one to it, you stay there. So if say if I'm east and I have orange orbs behind me, I'll stay there. If the other orange group spawns north, south, east, or west, or I'm sorry, north or south, and not west, the other group moves. And then same thing, moves clockwise. So say if I'm east and Luna's light party is west, and the orange orbs spawn north and south, we rotate clockwise. If I already have orange orbs on the east side, I don't rotate. And if the other orange orbs spawn west, Luna's group wouldn't rotate. If they don't spawn west, he would need to rotate clockwise till he gets to them. So you'll always have a clockwise rotation. Same thing for the tanks. If the purple orbs spawn east and west, they would rotate clockwise. If one is already situated south, and let's just say it's south and west, the south would stay put, and then the other one, of course, would have to rotate clockwise until he gets to west, where he just cut across to west. So you would either have clockwise rotation if you're on the incorrect orb.
So we would just pre-assign, and then just rotate clockwise if we have to.
Correct.
and if we have to swap with the tank, then we swap with the tank.
Right.
Correct.
That
Yes.
would be rotating clockwise, anyways, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Does that make sense? So you always have a group. You always have a direction to move. So if you start at your cardinals, I will always start east, and I will rotate clockwise if I have the incorrect orb. Till I get to the first one.
Oh
make-
fuck! Apparently, Whale said there's multiple sets of the orbs. Well, he was like, which one?
Yeah, there's.
No, yeah,
There
there's
have
more
been
than
more than
well, yeah, okay, so there's different
That's why you
ones.
can't.
Yeah. There's ones where you have to get them from the side of the arena, and the ones from the middle of the arena. I'm just doing the ones from the middle of the arena. We have to have a rotation pattern so people know what direction they need to move in, because you're not going to be able to make a call out for 4 groups on the fly.
Yeah.
So we expect that of Light. Come on, Light, do it.
Well, especially since you only have like 2
Yeah,
seconds to adjust.
I asked Moon. She says that their groups rotate clockwise.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. I thought that would be easiest.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
they only rotate if they have the wrong orb on their side.
And that way you're always.
Sound good?
Yeah.
You want to try that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Alright. Let's do this. Oh, excuse me. Refresh your foods if you got it, by the way. We stood there for like 10 good minutes trying to figure this mechanic out.
I had plenty.
AoE. You might want to draw stance. Away from the wall. Get out. Right. Left side wall. Move north, move north. Tank buster. We have a stack. Stack with ease. Max melee clocks. Stack in the center. One's out now. Two out. 3 out. Across the shadows. And get in. Beautiful. Alright. Here comes the cleave shadows. Tank buster first.
Be the opposite ones to stay away from Mars.
Uh-oh. Away from Mord, away from Mord. Alright, here comes the shadows. DPS first. And heals can move in. Which way does he cleave? Right cleave.
I'm gonna cleave right.
I did this right. Yes! Oh, fuck
No,
you guys.
I think I needed to go south there actually,
You did, Petron.
Left cleave, left cleave.
because I went south and
It's just
Left.
I'll be-
perfectly-
I'm on the wrong side.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not moving. No!
No, you can move with Resimune, you just can't take any action.
No, I was like, I'm not moving
That
or
one's gonna
attacking.
take me a little while to get used to.
It does. It's a lot of visualization.
Yeah. what I've tried to do, I just try to move my camera to, like, basically where it's visual for my camera, basically. And then I would just,
Yeah,
The
so you'll
balls
see
are coming.
you'll see like on those right there, we would rotate clockwise. So Luna would have stayed put and I would have gone
Yeah.
north.
Okay, so
And for the tanks, whoever the south tank would have been at that point, which would have been Keesley would have stayed put, and Mord would have rotated east.
okay, regarding the orbs, Whale got back to me. He says my static in particular assigns orb priority as groups one takes the first set of orbs, orange orbs clockwise, starting from the north, while group 2 takes the orbs counterclockwise from northwest. Same with the tanks. You'd assign each tank to technically be part of a group 1 and 2, but they only handle the purple orbs.
Yeah, basically the same thing. You prioritize where you're starting from.
Okay.
I mean, you could do it that way. It's just, I mean, the only reason I would say that is if I'm already on the right side, I already know I'm going to have to take a group of orange orbs. If I already have orbs on my side, there's no point in me rotating.
Yeah.
let's just do with how we discussed earlier, just stay put unless we have to move clockwise. Gear done. And just see the shadow a few more times and we should be able to get it down.
I was done so perfectly too. I had slashed the right side, slashed on the far east side, and I did
God.
perfectly, and you guys fuckers killed me.
Die.
AoE.
Next time I'm murdering you all. I'll be like, Grim, you did it
Near
wrong.
the wall,
Like,
near
nah.
the wall, near the wall, clear
I did
comms.
it right.
And get
Yep.
out.
Yeah, I could have totally backflipped there.
Right side wall, right side wall. Alright. Thing buster. Stack.
Ouch.
And max melee. Stack in. One's out now. Two out. Three out.
What?
Cross your shadows. Get in.
I still got hit by the stack somehow. What?
Tank buster easy. Stack on ward.
I wonder if I could add all that.
DPS first.
I'm gonna watch you all and see
Left
how
slash.
you do it.
Left slash.
I need north.
Oh, I think I saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, no. It's,
Take some
You did it
heals.
perfectly again.
Right slash.
so I should be here. Right? Please tell me I was right about that.
Someone was wrong.
Damn it, I can't tell because if it wasn't me, it was someone else.
It was either you
No.
or Easy. Knock back.
push me. Oh no.
Oh, just wipe it.
And then here comes the orbs.
Not again.
Basically, we just need to flesh out
Oh,
those,
so-
Alright,
Shadow
Petra,
Mark.
let's do it.
Yes, let's eat it. We can take it. Light and I took one before. But
Oh, we
the
took a tank one too.
Took the tank one too.
Nah, I didn't take an orb.
Okay, corpse.
like, shh,
Oh,
I'm giving you
God.
credit. God.
What I'm doing is basically I'm just like basically having the head of the shadow closest to my camera. If that makes sense.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I didn't. Fuck.
Oh, here we go.
We go.
I was sniffing incense. It was really nice. It's lavender.
Oh, lavender. Gross. I don't like the smell of lavender.
Away from the wall.
It's only because of the way you explained it, like, that I understand that
Ow.
mechanic.
Remember, you don't have to run. You don't have to run super far away from the wall. Right side wall.
I might get
guys are
snapshotted.
There you go. Tank buster incoming.
Oil
Buster.
spam, go.
2, 3, 4. Alright, and we have a runaway from PT.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that was what it sounds.
Max melee.
It sounded like smacks melee.
Max melee.
Oh,
Please don't. One out.
oh no.
What?
Uh-oh.
Someone's shadow cleaved us.
I might not have been far enough out. I'm sorry. As a caster main, it's hard for me to really determine what max melee is, so I think I was too close.
Well, that's why I'm a
honestly.
little farther out than usual.
I don't think the caster really needs to worry about being at max melee, because they're not losing uptime.
You're
No.
right. It's just, I mean, if you wanted us to drop our initial shadows out, I probably should be a little bit farther out. It's more for the melee to be at max melee than
Yeah.
anything.
Wouldn't make sense for the melees to do that.
I go out a little more just to be safe.
Yeah.
I will.
If you
tell
think
when
it's
my
too
max
far,
melee
if you think you're far enough, you're probably not. Go a little farther.
Yeah, I'm because when I looked at it, I looked at how close my shadow was. I was like, I'd probably drop that one inside melee. Okay.
Woof.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, yeah,
We'll
fine.
get it.
We shall get it. I'm gonna try to feint that, actually. Now that Mord had said something.
Yeah, all those big attacks that are obvious, big physical hits.
Don't hurt me, dog, please.
Good pupper. Do you want a treat?
AoE.
Bro, the face.
Let's see. My party members are my sacrifice.
Oh no. I didn't agree to this.
Near the wall, near the wall. Out. Right side wall. Tank buster incoming. Tank buster incoming. Laying up. Stack. I think that helped. Hard to tell.
Yeah.
Alright, max melee. Under. Watch your shadows. 1 out. Two out. 3 out. Alright, just cross your shadows.
I don't get it.
Oh no, mine's at an angle.
Oh, that bowl.
Alright, play it out so we can
Buster.
practice the shadows.
Yeah. Watch Mord. Stack on Mord. Shadows coming out. DPS first. See what to clean.
Cool, I have a true shadow,
Right click.
so I want...
What,
South.
please?
Right cleave,
I
right
want-
cleave.
Right click?
Wait, aren't I gonna cleave to the right then?
Remember, the shadow is always facing toward you.
Right, keep tanks and heals are next.
Still got hit by ones.
Left cleave.
Left. Alright, so...
Oh fuck, no, I'm on the wrong side.
I think you're
I was a left cleave.
fine.
No,
Yeah.
you got it.
You're fine.
That's what I thought I messed up too. Okay, so
I was gonna say, it looked right.
orbs, we're doing our
Knockback,
party.
knockback.
Hug the boss.
Hi, Keezy.
And then light parties.
Hello.
So
Let's
we're
see.
rotating
So we don't have to
clockwise.
move.
Rotate clockwise.
It's gonna hurt.
Bam! Just like
Nice.
that. Without
And there's-
left dying.
Now there's the 4 of them, right?
Yeah, 4 shadow ads. Just follow the tether ad just like the normal, except there's gotta be more orbs. One, two,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5.
5.
On D,
So we have to eat our shadow first, right?
Oh, boy.
Wait,
so
Okay.
you would resolve the shadows first, and then at the same time the orbs would charge you. The way
okay,
it would
so you
work
find
for
safe space.
yeah. So the way that it works, from what I understand watching this text video, is that the orbs will charge across the arena. So you want to be in front of your assigned orbs, basically.
Oh, okay.
On that orb grouping, the way that I saw it done is that for the tanks and light parties, so after the shadow dog does his little follow the leader trick, you have to run to that side of the arena, and you're going to look across the arena to see your orb groupings. The light parties will always assume that looking at the boss and across the arena, you assume either the leftmost or rightmost grouping. So, like, say for instance, south side is the safe side. Just visualize it, and then the orange orbs are over here,
Oh, this makes
and
sense.
then over here. My group is going to take the rightmost orb grouping. So if we're on the south side, and there's one far west, and then one group south, I would take the south group, and then Luna's group would always take the leftmost. And that's looking back at the arena. So it's all relative back to the middle. Because if we're west, I'm going to take Luna's group's going to take the northernmost group. Wherever it be, they're going to take the northernmost group. I'm going to take the southernmost group. Vice versa. If it's north, we're on the north side, we're going to look back at the arena, and I'm still going to take the rightmost side, looking back at the boss. That's the way it made sense to me looking at that. So I look at where both groups spawn, and whichever one is on the right-hand side looking back in, I go to that group.
So you look at the orb groupings,
Yes.
and for your group, you will look on the rightmost set of orbs on those grouped up orbs.
Correct.
Okay.
It makes sense. I get it.
And then for the tanks, you decide which ones you want to take. One tank takes the left or rightmost, and so then you know which orb you need to be moving toward.
Yeah. Also, Petrov, I'll do the first feint for her, the tank buster, just so we're not like overlapping and they're both on cooldowns.
Okay.
I'll also try to see if I can catch with killing you, Petrov, because I have no idea.
I'm not moving out fast enough. By the time light says out, I've already been snapshotted as being in the stack. So I gotta figure it out in my own head to move out
As
fast.
soon as the first one goes off, you can move in. Out.
Yeah, so there's almost a little purple indicator that's going to go off on the first group. So if you're 2, for instance, once you see that marker go off on 1, you're clear to move out. Because once the stack marker and the out marker resolve at the same time. So
Okay,
so if 1 is out, it's going to resolve, and then the stack marker resolves at the same time. So you don't need to wait for him to call second group out. Once you see that resolve, you can move.
Okay, I was just worrying about timing it too soon, but I guess you have. Okay, I can do that.
Okay, I'm trying to be helpful, buddy.
Yeah,
Hey, any help
Better
is
to be a
appreciated.
little early than a little late.
Yeah.
And we might take a little more damage, but
Better than being dead and
that's what
doing
the
no
healers are
damage.
for.
Better to be alive than take a little bit of damage, rather than get res sickness.
Yeah, that's what our healers are for.
AoE. Away from the wall. True shadow.
True shadow.
Out. Run away.
Hmm.
Left side wall. Tank Buster. And then I'm going to think now. Away from Keezy. That seemed to work. Alright. Maximally close.
It's hard to say for sure, but back off a little bit.
And get under. 1 out. Two out. 3 out. Wait, what?
I hope it wasn't
Cross.
because we're too low.
Tank Buster Keezy. Faint Petrov. There you go. Stack on Mord.
it's just such high damage, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
And that time I had my
Tanks and
own
heals.
mitigation up.
Right slash.
Right. No, I'm in the wrong spot. Okay. Shit.
One.
I was supposed to go on this side. I'm gonna hit someone.
You're gonna hit everyone.
Well, yeah.
Yes. Right
I
slash.
realized it, but
What, Slash?
Right.
Right? Alright.
I realized I'm on the wrong side. That was my bad.
I will tell you, if you're still struggling with it, the best thing that you can do is rotate your camera around behind the shadow so that you can visualize the direction.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
do.
yeah. That's what I did, but like I was like, oh, this is left side. Then we're like, and
That
like
was
said
me
right.
too.
Like I was like, this is left side. Like it goes right side. I'm like, oh wait, no, fuck.
yeah, same thing happened to me. Except it was more like, oh shit, I'm on the left, not the right.
Oh, I can,
Exactly.
So I can solo eat an
What?
solo eat the stack orbs.
Did you even third eye or anything? You just ate it?
I believe, yeah, I did
Yeah.
third eye it.
If you want to go ahead and stay alive just so that you can see this mechanic.
Yes.
Yeah, I would
1,
say-
2, 3,
Go, Light,
4,
go.
5.
Nice.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it
Okay.
makes
So you see, my light stack group would be on the rightmost orb. So you see how they are right there next to each other?
Leftmost.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Actually, one from the left, because the left one goes to the tank.
Yeah, no. Yeah, when I'm saying leftmost, I'm referring to the orange stack orbs, not the tank
I know.
orbs. Yeah.
That would have been, our group would have been second.
Yes.
Mine.
And I would have been third, and then the other tank would have been fourth, right?
Yep.
I understood it.
Yeah.
I
These
think
are
that's probably
all-
the one that I got
these
the
are-
fastest.
These are all mechanics I learned watching my friends group do this raid. I was like, oh, that's how they do it.
One of the many ways.
Yes.
I'm definitely gonna have to get some piety. I'm
We're
probably
making
gonna
great
remeld at
progress
some
this
point.
night.
Oh yeah, AoE.
As much as I want damage.
You want damage, but you also want mana.
Yeah.
I'm still rocking my 500.
Because the res is
piety.
break my.
Away from the wall. Out. Run away. Or I guess WoW DBM would say, run away, little girl. Run away. Left side wall.
That is so sketchy.
Sketch.
I don't know, man. That's kind of sus.
Orange do be kinda sus.
Red is always sus.
Tank Buster. And then feint that, away from Keezy.
Oh.
Max melee. Get in. Oh, I had a thing. One out. Two out. Three out. And cross.
Dragon Whalen.
Get in. Alright, Tank Buster incoming. Tank Buster on Keezy.
Walk away from that.
Pretty sure it's not a cleave, but
You know what?
Don't want to find out.
like that.
It's not a cleave, don't worry. I want to
Away.
find it.
Away from Mord.
That one's a cleave.
More stinky.
And alright, Shadows. Tanksy heals first. Left sleeve, left slash.
Alright.
Good there,
Wait.
buddy.
Isn't this left?
No, Luna, wrong side.
Ooh.
Might make a nice little spot right in the middle.
I'm visually impaired.
Like DPS.
So I have
Or
right
shift in
slash.
direction at least.
right. I
Slash.
want to be on
Right slash?
this side.
Yeah, right slash. Wrong side, Crib.
Right slash. Oh, right slash.
Yeah, right slash.
Ow.
You and me both.
I was standing in the sliver.
Learn your directions, people. Stop trying to be zero. Knockback.
I just want
Those of
to.
you that don't know,
Can you res him?
Yeah, Petra. Oh no. hold on.
Yeah. No, just Avius. Thank you.
so Luna's group would be like
We'd
south.
be over here.
Yep.
Well, I
Hey,
ate
bitch.
the orb for you, Luna.
Yeah.
I couldn't get my bearings straight for that.
Alright.
I can't do it. There's too many down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Luna's
This
would
one?
be this one.
Yeah, this one here. So who's getting hit with tanks? We are.
Everyone
You-
is.
Everybody.
we all get
everybody
a
once.
little bit of tank busted in our life.
Yeah.
It ain't just me anymore.
I try to avoid it.
So hey, so Luna, on that last one, it was a. So come over here, Luna. Help you out. All right.
Okay.
So I'm the shadow. Left side is
Right.
dangerous.
Left side is dangerous. So I'd be left, right?
You would be west, correct. So if you rotate your camera to where your camera is behind me.
Okay, like that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you stand there. I'm the shadow. The left side is dangerous. So so visualize it. What side do you need to be running toward?
Here, right?
Yeah, you'd be west.
Yes.
If I'm over here, if I'm the shadow and left is dangerous, it's now north.
I'm trying to help visualize where he's
My
cleaving.
mental.
Yeah, so you
Ability.
stand north. You stand north, Luna.
Okay.
Yeah, you stand north. I'm the shadow. Left side is dangerous. So look at where my left hand is. Imagine I'm the shadow. That's the side my sword's gonna cleave.
Okay. So you'd be left. So it would be cleaving this way. So I'd want to be standing on this side.
Yes, you'd be north. So now
Okay.
let's do it again. Left side, right side's dangerous.
So I'd be west.
Exactly. No, it'd be east. It'd be right, because I called it right. Right side
yeah.
is dangerous. It'd be east. Yes.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
now, if the shadow's here, now remember the shadow's facing you.
The
So if the
shadow- Yeah.
so
So
left side's dangerous.
left is dangerous, which means it's cleaving east.
Exactly. It's visualization. So
Okay.
so does that help you at all? Does that help a little bit?
I'll get it.
Yeah, it's
just
practice.
getting.
Yeah.
Wait, you're talking about the shadows where you go left cleave and right cleave and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Here's a tip. So you know how the shadow appears and you see that little triangle and then there's like a little like tip and it looks like an arrow, right?
Yes.
So imagine you're the arrow and you're pointing to that direction. And at the same
Right.
time, you look at the boss. If he's cleaving right, you go right. You go to the
Yeah, 'cause
same
the
direction.
AoE comes out of where the shadow is,
Yes.
and wherever the
Right.
shadow is facing is where
Exactly.
the AoE is gonna be starting from.
Exactly.
It's just my sleepy brain says,
If
"Oh,
anything,
I'm
left
just
is right."
getting used to it. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the idea of it. I'm just not
Just
executing
need
it
to
right yet.
practice.
It's
I think after this, I can send you this little game that a friend of mine sent me, and it's really helpful if you're interested. And it's basically like the Shadow Clones training. So if you're interested, I could just send it to you. You,
you can
just play
post
it on
that
your phone.
in. Yeah, well, you can post it in the guides and info.
Yeah, no, I think I did that at one point, but
Probably
I
got
don't think anyone
lost.
saw it. Yeah.
It was recently added,
biggie.
so
Yeah, no, it was like
Are you talking about the toolbox? Toolbox?
I
The strap
think so, but-
maker? No.
No, it's like it's
think that was
basically like
for
a little game. It's like a
Blade.
little mini game that, and you're
Yeah.
basically moving your
Ooh, we
your
have 6
arrows.
minutes.
I didn't see any mini games in the other channel we're posting.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll
yeah, so-
resend it. I'll resend it.
We
Okay.
got 6 minutes on the instance.
yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
of course.
Well, let's go to
It's
6
like
minutes,
11,
and then we can.
21.
Because we're already like 9 minutes till it's over anyway, so let's just go to the 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well then, let's get this
That's
ready.
cool, then.
1 or 2 polls, depending on how well we do.
I mean, we mostly need to flesh out the shadows anyway. So
Yeah.
Problem is also my hearing is very trash, so I had to make sure like which side he's cleaving, and then I just automatically.
I'm
get in
just
my spot.
slow. Like, I have the idea of where I need to be, but I don't. I'm too slow to actually be in the spot.
AOE.
Oh, yeah, I'm the same, bro. You'll eventually get it.
Yeah, I'll get it. I'm not worried about it. It's just, I know I need practice.
Near the wall. If you need to, you can turn myself up.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh,
Light is
AoE.
annoying.
Away, away, away. Run away.
No, it's just my hearing in general.
Ow.
It's just pure fucking trash.
Left side wall.
Oh my god. I hate this phase.
Tank
It's
buster.
like I can't get anything right in this phase. Like I get fucking clipped.
And then I'll feint that. Stack on Keezy.
Ooh.
Ow.
That just chows right through fucking
Yeah,
shit
just had it.
to like nothing.
There was
Oh,
only
I
a
don't
few
have
of
any
them.
Max
food.
melee.
My food ran out.
And naked Kryn. Alright, get in. One out. Two out. Three out. Okay. Okay, that's some bull.
Alright, I guess.
Reset.
out.
Yeah, reset.
So
Put in.
as soon as the channel resolves, you can move, right?
Yeah. If you're
So
two,
the
yeah, you can,
AoE
I believe you can move as soon as the channel resolves.
Yeah.
One more good pull in, guys. Let's do this.
Basically, the AoE is like 3 blasts. And then, you know.
You can count the number of AoEs up to when you have to move. Unless you're 1, then you have to be out for the first one.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
AoE. Near the wall. Actually, no, away, 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 away. Sorry.
Back.
Sometimes that gets me. Away from the boss. Run out. Sorry, sometimes that gets me.
That hit me.
Left side wall.
And then we also need a flush up, so that's all good. We're also nearing the end of the our night anyway. So.
Yeah.
Good place to practice the shadow.
It's just the next in general is just fucking
Normal. This is probably the best way to practice it.
Yeah.
Because she actually uses it a lot consecutively in normal.
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
she'll
so
use it like 4 times in a row.
Away.
Yeah, but like
Oh.
it's like you have to really focus on where the shadow is because sometimes the shadows can
Max
be
melee.
a little doing fuck shit. And you can't really expect what's gonna happen next.
Yeah.
Like the thing that's a bit tricky is that you have to read the boss in here, whereas in normal, one out. Whereas in normal, the cast bar shows which one he's doing.
Yeah. I get you.
So we
Two
have
outs.
1,
Then 2 out,
2.
and 3 out. Cross.
I was confused with this phase at
Under.
first, and then I
Oh, yeah.
I finally started to get it.
Freaking faint on exit.
Alright, Tank Buster on Keezy.
Sorry, I somehow hit faint. I don't know what I just did there.
That's fine. And away from Mord.
I was really scared that someone was still with him, but that's the queen.
I healed myself again.
Alright, tanks and DPS.
be one with the arrow.
Face your camera towards the arrow. Left cleave.
Left cleave?
Left cleave.
Yes.
Wrong side, Luna. You're on the wrong side.
Yeah. God, see, my mental state is it's gonna cleave left, so I should be left, but I need to be right.
Yeah.
I'm getting it
out.
backwards, and that's what keeps happening.
Right slash.
I think that's perfect.
Yep.
Beautiful score.
That was satisfying.
Yeah.
All right, light groups
Knockback,
or knockback. Yep.
and then light groups.
So we want to rotate clockwise.
Yep.
And then Luna would stay still.
Yep.
Hey now.
Perfect.
And
Cool.
here
Just
comes.
for our last. Up.
Oh, and we're gone.
Second. Cool.
Perfect.
But we have great progress there, so I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
too disappointed.
Yeah.
I mean, that was almost perfect. We resolved the shadow box phase and the orb phase.
Just gotta like flesh it out for a couple of people.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which
People
if
having problems with the
I just need to
shadows
stop
and then
getting
go
my
to
directions
easy, yeah.
backwards.
Hey, you know what? I can't even blame you because I was the one that explained the shadow phase, and I'm still getting confused as to what direction I need to run.
Yeah,
I
'cause
just,
people are so
I know,
confused about the
I have the
shadows,
right
so it's
idea,
the
but then I
normal.
get it backwards in my head, so I run the opposite side every time. I just need to do the opposite of my opposite.
There you go.
Ignore your
It-
gut and do it.
If my gut says go that way,
Opposite.
then I need to go the other way.
Curious about this.
Oh yeah, the
Oh, look at the cute little wolf statue.
Mm-hmm.
You can use arrow
Just
keys, mouse,
play
and
as
touch
you
screen
go.
to move your character around.
The best way is to also like rotate your phone around and see, and like beat the arrow.
Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
did it
Well,
right
like-
this time.
Like he said, be the arrow.
Be the arrow.
Okay.
Exactly.
Left.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I just have to go against my gut.
That's just
Because I've done it twice in this and I got it right both
hold
times.
on. There's difficulty level. Oh no, there's difficulty level drunk.
Drunk.
Oh no.
No.
After trying to forget, you wiped in Sastasha. That's a great description for it.
Yeah, if I go against my gut, I'll get it right.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like just
it sounds
impossible
like
because they don't
muscle
even
memory.
tell you which way it is.
Oh, okay.
Just
I
follow
can
your gut
visualize it
first,
better in the
and-
game.
Yeah, so can I.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've gotten it right 3 times in a row.
Yay.
Yeah.
Boy, I can do that in the
Like-
actual fight.
it's left.
First,
thing-
I use my gut, and then I use my mind, and then it just comes like muscle memory. So you
Wait, very hard. It doesn't even tell if it's left or
Oh,
right.
wait,
Well,
that
hold
said
on.
right.
What?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him.
Yes,
That's
I call it.
that's the challenging part.
I can't tell by what's with the picture.
Right.
Yeah, the sprite's very weird.
Wait, no, it's gonna come out this way.
Trying to forget you wiped in Sastasha.
Well, I gotta try drunk.
Oh no, there's a
Oh,
big-
it
big
rotates!
splash.
It rotates!
Oh.
What
Oh,
the
I
fuck
see.
is this?
Okay.
Oh no!
Hey, I got
So,
drunk right. What the hell?
Like,
Wait, why was that? Oh, because that was actually true shadow, so
are
it'd be my
drunk.
left.
so,
Oh,
like, Jade introduced
That
me to
thing-
this, and then I was playing it all
I
day.
did it right! I'm drunk. Oh fuck.
Can't get it right in game, but can somehow manage to play
Could
minigame.
manage to do it drunk.
Can do it in the minigame while the arena's rotating. Yeah, there you go. But no,
Must be
that
true
tool,
shadows.
yeah,
That's
that
super
tool
helpful.
is very helpful.
And it also
Yeah.
confirmed my theory that if I ignore my gut, it works.
You know what? No,
Yep.
this also confirms you need alcohol before you raid.
Hey, let's not forget about the last time I got drunk.
God damn it, I got it wrong this time.
wait, that should be correct.
Don't worry.
That's down. Okay. The cast bar in the video in the little mini game one's a lot faster too.
Oh yeah.
So it forces you to get used to it.
Oh no, I'm getting it wrong again. No! I've cleaved 3 times in a row.
it's really addicting too. So it's just like you keep
Oh, I
playing it.
mean, that cast bar is technically how long you had to do it because
Oh no.
get rooted.
I'm getting it backwards again. Fuck.
Almost messed one up.
Don't play it drunk.
But I'm probably better at it drunk.
It's harder to do on the minigame because I rotate my camera behind my shadow to help me visualize which way I need to go, and I can't do that in the minigame.
I mean,
Isn't
there is.
camera to behind an option.
Yeah, there is.
You
Towards
just
the bottom.
turn your phone and then whatever.
It's an option.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's right. So I
It's,
should
blo-
be
it's
here.
below
Nope.
drunk.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
below drunk.
The what?
Mhm.
I don't want to be below drunk.
It's
I
an
wanna be
option. It's not below. It's not a difficulty below drunk.
I'm moving my
wow.
whole body like a
Right,
weirdo and
right.
pretending it's my actual shadow.
Okay, I just need to tell myself be on the opposite side that he's cleaving. Depending on the position of the shadow. Okay, this is right, but it's below. Ah, damn it.
That's right, so I'm standing correctly already. Alright.
Hey, I got it correct.
Yay. I gotta try out the. Oh god, what the heck is this? Whoa, oh god.
Leaving left.
Oh no, it doesn't even like show what's the cast bar.
Which difficulty are you doing?
Drunk. Oh no.
Drunk is great, and the name of it.
And the cast bar is not even like it's not even labeled correctly. It's just gibberish.
Yeah, it's all gibberish.
So that's my
I'm
left. Oh god,
sure
and
he's
you
drunk.
wiggle around too.
Yep, and
Oh.
also your controls do the same.
The controls are also jacked up.
Oh Jesus.
How did I get that right drunk, but I can't do it normally?
I guess back. Okay, I think I'm facing the. I'm correct. That's my left. Yes.
Ah,
Drunk
I
is.
think
Oh
this is where I
god.
need to be.
oh
I got it
god.
right again while drunk.
Oh god. Just watching it
She's
rotate
facing
non-stop
right.
to drunk and then moving it to
Drunk.
not drunk setting
Right.
made this entire thing look fucking spinning a little slightly.
I know,
God.
right?
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm more consistent drunk than I am normally. Oh no.
So we just need to get you to get drunk for the night stand.
No.
Come
Sounds like a
on.
terrible
It's
idea.
okay.
Do I smell a stack strat?
Hey, if we get you drunk, just think about all the fun we could have.
Uh-huh.
How many times have we went?
No, I'm not that kind of drunk.
Oh no! See what happens is when I get drunk, I turn into a cuddly Care Bear.
I turn into a laughing mess.
I don't care
I
if
am
you're
a
gay.
giggly mess.
I
Yeah,
don't-
so am
me
I.
too.
When I
I
get
love
drunk,
everyone,
I don't.
and I'm a giggling mess.
When I get
I'm
drunk,
also a
I
giggly
don't.
mess when I'm high as well.
See, I don't get high that often, but when I get drunk, I don't care if you're gay, straight, green, alien. I want to cuddle with you.
Cuddle
That's
down.
nice. What were you saying, Solitaire?
That's all I want to say. But yeah, like if you do it on normal and you see how the screen rotates, if you rotate it, you see if he's cleaving left or right, you can almost visualize which side you need to run toward at that point, and that's the way I've learned it. But yeah, that minigame definitely helps. Being able to do the visualization.
Yes, hi board.
Okay,
Goodbye.
I'm gonna head off because I promised a few fuckers to play Destiny with them. We're gonna go do a raid.
Boy.
Destiny.
All right.
Basically, it's the X
Destiny.
person dies mechanic.
Alright.
Well,
One thing I could possibly suggest when it comes to trying to practice it in normal is don't read the cast bar and read his body.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking at the cast bar. I just completely ignored it because that would give me anxiety.
Well, I was just saying like with in normal mode. Well, he doesn't do the he actually doesn't do the feet shadow cleaves in normal.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be hard to practice other than this minigame.
Yo, you're talking about the void
It'll
gates
take me a
when we
while to
do
get
it?
this right.
Let's wait till we
There's
get
like
to void gates.
there's like the shadow clones with the void gates. That's on very hard difficulty. So that could also, if you want to try that out, it's on very hard. So good luck with that.
all I can say is, owie.
Yeah. All I know for sure is that I am directionally impaired.
Oh, that's what makes this so like I'm dyslexic. I'll be honest with you. I'm dyslexic. So when I visualize something, especially letters, I want to flip it in my mind. So I have to visualize it in a certain way so that my mind will see it right because I want to do the same thing
So,
that
like,
Luna does, where I want to
I
flip
am
it in my mind.
Petrov's shadow this way. If I'm facing this way, Petrov's facing that way. I'm gonna cleave it right, and it's gonna go right. Hey,
Yeah.
that works. So I'm just pretending that I'm the shadow in the game,
Mm-hmm.
and Petrov is my main character, and I'm turning my own body, like just practicing it in my head, and I'm looking at Petrov. Petrov's facing forward, and I'm turning my body right. I'm cleaving right, so Petrov's facing forward. He's gonna cleave to his right.
Be south.
Because I'm
shit,
because I'm facing
No, I
north,
was
cleave
right.
to my
I
right.
was right.
Yeah. Hey, that helped a lot.
All right. So for those of you that are still here, for those of you that are wanting to come, we're doing the SOS EX farm tomorrow. So if you're wanting to come along, do come along. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next week. You're not obligated to come, so don't
Time.
same time as right now, 6:30. We kind of agreed on like if we want to get together for just a trial EX run just for funsies on Sundays, normal raid times, just for fun. Which
What? I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, which I believe Kizzy wasn't here when we discussed that. So
I think the mechanic's coming to me.
Excellent.
I think I'm finally getting it.
Yay!
yay!
I'm so proud of you.
What were you
We'll give
saying,
you a
Xavius?
All right, guys. I'm out. Thanks y'all so much.
E.
Take care.
Night.
I'm still dumb. Later, guys, everyone.
Good night.
What's up, Xavius?
Oh, I was saying that I have the mount, but Lulu doesn't. So is there a possibility I could just give her my spot and then I could just,
Assuming everyone else shows up.
if everyone else shows up, or you know,
For the SOS dragon. Okay,
yeah.
I was a bit confused. Yeah.
I cleaved the whole board.
If
Guys-
if Lulu is wanting to come, she is like more than welcome to take the invite from, like basically, I guess like take the invite of the bot's event announcement. She is more than welcome to. Anyone's allowed to, really.
Yeah. I just want to make sure because like if everyone is going and then I'm basically like the 8th person, I could just simply give up my spot because I have the mount and I want to get Lulu her dragon and stuff because
Right.
she's been
Give her a
trying.
chance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's understanding.
I still don't even know the whole fight.
Oh, the fight.
I did it when it
is-
came out, got to ninja, and then I just stopped.
Yeah, Ninja is actually easy.
Yeah,
I
it's
know,
pretty
I
easy.
know. It's just
White
that's
ma-
the part I got.
White mage, black mage is super easy. Yeah, it's just you gotta get the pattern right. You know,
Yeah.
it's just like 1 and 3. I'm sorry.
I think the most difficult mini phase, the most difficult ad phase is Summoner and Warrior.
Summoner and Warrior, they're annoying. Same with Dark Knight, but what really is annoying is quadruple cast.
Yeah, Quadruple Kaz is pretty annoying.
Yes.
Well, like, Dark Knight isn't actually really that bad. Like, all it is really is just DPS going to their assigned corners and then just taking the
Yeah.
flares. Everyone marked flares will just run out to their assigned cardinals, while everyone else just stays in the center.
Yeah, I actually like Summoner because like I know it's a little iffy, but at the same time it's just like you take if you have the tether and that person doesn't, you just kind of scoot yourself a little bit close to the Bahamut, and then that gives you enough space to just jump into like a little nook,
Oh, yeah.
and then you just give it to your other person.
Oh, yeah. Alright. I will catch you guys tomorrow, or for anyone that is wanting to come along into the EX run.
Of course.
Yes. Yeah, that will be do for the night. I will be back tomorrow night for some SOS EX farms. But as always, I will catch you guys later, and then you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.